I bought a few other bits and pieces in Paris, probably nothing as exciting as all of that, but I thought I'd share them nonetheless. On Monday before we left, we went to check out a few of the famous bookstores in Paris. The Left Bank is an area really close to Notre Dame that is just full of bookshops and bookstalls, and it's, if you like reading, it's a really exciting place. So the first port of call was Shakespeare and Company, which is probably the most famous English bookshop in Paris. I picked up a tote bag from there. So it's got the Shakespeare and Co. Design on the front, and then it's got a snap from inside on the back with loads of books there. I always try and buy a tote bag when I go away, and the one I wanted from the festival had sold out, so I thought this one was a good alternative. So I bought 3 books from here. The first was a book about Coco Chanel, and I love the black and white cover. I think it's really classic looking, and I thought I can't not go to Paris and get something Chanel related, so this was perfect. Then I also bought a book by Julian about Paris. I think it's loads of little stories about the city, and the thing I really like about this is the pages. You've got one in French and one in English. Now, I don't speak French, but I wish I did. It's a language I want to get better at, so hopefully this book will help me on my way. And then I also bought Ernest Hemingway's Moveable Feast. Ernest Hemingway lived in Paris for a bit, so this book is about his stories from when he lived there. And the really cool thing is it has a chapter all about Shakespeare and Company, so I'm really looking forward to reading that. I think I'll take this one on holiday with me and read it first. Then we also went to the Abbey Bookshop, which is run by Canadians, and it's just about a 2-minute walk from Shakespeare and Co. And it's crazy. It's just a maze of books, quite like Shakespeare and Co. There's just books everywhere, towers that look like they're about to fall. My video keeps stopping. I have no idea why. It's really annoying. But I was talking about Abbey Bookshop, which is a maze. There are books everywhere, towers and stacks that look like they're about to fall over. I have no idea how the shop owners know where anything is, but it's really cool, especially if you like reading. So I picked up George Orwell's Down and Out in Paris and London. So this is about when he was, I think, in his 20s, and he didn't have very much money. And, oh, gosh, I think something just flew into my window. That made me jump. Okay, anyway, Down and Out in Paris and London. Yeah, it's about when he was just living in Paris and London, and tales from those 2 cities. So that's going to be good. Paris and London are 2 of my favourite cities, so I'm really looking forward to reading that. And then the other book I bought was an exhibition guide from the Musée de l'Orangerie. I think that's how you say it. My French is not very good. So this museum, it's got 8 massive water lily paintings by Monet. I think he actually painted them especially for the gallery, and they're gorgeous, they're enormous, and it's a really peaceful place and just absolutely lovely. So I really wanted to get something from there with some of the pictures in, and the exhibition guide was perfect. It was only €8. It's got loads of gorgeous pictures of all the water lilies. As I said, it was definitely one of my favourite museums of the trip, and we went to quite a few. And then I've got some bits and bobs from the festival. I got a programme which was free, which was really cool. This is all the festival branding, and it's mostly in French, but it's got the odd bit in English. But I really like the fact it was free. If you go to somewhere like Reading festivals, the programmes are about a tenner, which is absolutely scandalous in my opinion. We also got a free gift card from Amazon with about 20 songs from all the different bands playing over the weekend that we can download. So that'll be good. There's loads of bands I haven't heard about on here, so I'm looking forward to listening to that. And then I just picked up these silly tattoo transfers. I thought they were stickers, but turned out to be tattoos. I don't know if I'll use them. And we also got these brilliant free tumblers as well with the Rock and Sen logo on. I love these. It was really cool because at the festival you don't get paper cups like you do in most of the ones over here, and so you pay €1 with your first drink and you get one of these tumblers, and you keep getting them refilled, and then at the end of the day you can either swap them and get your euro back, or you can keep them as a souvenir. So I thought, really nice souvenir there. And then the last couple of bits and bobs I bought a really cool Nicolas Flamel postcard. I really wanted to visit I think you can visit his house in Paris, or somewhere that's got a Nicolas Flamel plaque to commemorate him, because he's lived there for a long time. I think he's buried there as well. We didn't get to do that, but I'm glad I got a postcard because I think it's really cool. I really like the retro style. And I got that in the Centre Pompidou, and I also bought this Kandinsky postcard because there were loads of Kandinsky paintings at the Pompidou, and he's one of my favourite artists, so that was really cool. So I think that was everything I bought. Had a really lovely weekend. The festival was amazing. I'd never heard of Rock and Sen before this trip. Because we didn't think Green Day were playing in the UK, we thought we'll go and see them in Paris on the Sunday, and with it being a bank holiday the next day, that would be perfect. And it was amazing. I actually saw them last Thursday in London as well, and even though they played a really similar show, the Paris one was so much better. It was so much fun. Just all the French fans and European fans were singing along, and everyone was dancing, and it was absolutely amazing. So Rock and Sen, I definitely recommend going there if you're a music fan and you really want a trip to Paris as well. Plus it was really cheap. It was, for our day ticket, it was only €49, which was actually cheaper than the Green Day concert in London, so that was brilliant. And one last thing to show you, I just remembered. This was the hostel we stayed at, Vintage Hostel. It was about a 5-minute walk from the Gare du Nord in Montmartre. It was really nice. It was kind of a cross between a hotel and a hostel, quite budget, but not totally grimy. It came with breakfast, and there was free Wi-Fi and all of that sort of stuff. And if you're on a budget and you want to stay somewhere cool, I would definitely recommend it. So I think that's everything for today. I need to get on packing because I'm off to Marrakesh tomorrow morning and I haven't even started, and I have no idea what I'm going to take, so I need to get a crack on with that. But hopefully you liked this video. Thanks very much for watching, and who knows, I might make more soon if this one turns out okay. See you later. Bye bye.